What's up? We live, Red. Back at it again this week. What's up? Speed Demon, the champ,
Shoot, I don't know about that. We just get lucky.
the head burner, head turner. Y'all got it going on.
What a good time though for the last race of the season for the Southeast DOT series. It was a
Man,
packed house with trucks. I've never seen that many trucks at Palmetto ever.
they had a crowd, man. Good flat track, pretty good mud ball, but they had. I mean, you right, man. They had a damn. It's a pretty good crowd, bro. Good crowd. I enjoyed it. Had a good day. Weather it got a little warm, but other than that, it was pretty good. Had a good time.
Yep. I want to give a big shout out to the Summers for running the tree and running pretty much most of that flat track race. BT and Checky for sure. Big
Jessica kept the time. Shout out to Jessica for in the box.
yep, she was in the box. Most of y'all didn't see her, but she was up there. She was the one beating on the window yelling at BT.
That's right.
We had a good time, and man, how nice is that timing system, BT? Having those slips.
It worked. It's no data in the nine, nothing. It prints it out, and we get some fellas to kind of figure out this tree deal. We'd be all right.
Yeah, man. We're gonna have a good time, and everybody could get their slip and see what their opponent ran, and how their reaction time was, and there was definitely some surprises on the flat track to say the least.
Yeah, man. It was it was good, man. I'm trying to watch, trying to get us on the live, make sure we're going. But man, it was. I mean, it turned out pretty good. It had some fast passes. The track was cooking, son. That track hooked.
Yep,
Timing, the
the
light
track
work.
better and better, didn't it? The
Yeah,
first class or so it was a little loose, but the moisture, as always, the more you work it with the flat track, the more it works in and starts hooking harder and harder.
yeah. It was rolling. Made some good straight passes. Didn't tear up much of nothing. I mean, we had some flaws with the light, but once we got that worked out, it was pretty much on kill. It
Yeah,
worked pretty good.
luckily the one of the only, I think there were pretty much two little hiccups that I saw. One was with me and Gavin, and one was unfortunately with Rick George and one of the other fast trucks. I don't remember who was in the other lane, but they both kind of came up on the brake and it didn't work, and we had to
It,
turn them
yeah,
off.
for
But
s- for some reason, it didn't like Rick George in that the right side. It wouldn't because we tried to give him a buy around like 3 times, man. I don't know if it was the muffler shaking the system or what it was, but it wouldn't let him go in that right lane. We put his truck in the left lane, and everything worked flawless. So
yep, but
big
uh,
shout out! I see a Tyler Chavez or Chavis got him a second place in the small block class in the mud this time. Shout out to the big Toyota. How about that?
yeah, man, that was a Toyota show in the mud, wasn't it? 1, 2, 3 with the small
Yeah,
blocks. What
it
happened to
was.
them Rangers and whatnot?
I don't know, man. The hole was pretty for most trucks. It was pretty stout.
Yep. Well, let's get back to talking about the flat track and what was going on there, because we definitely had some trucks going some rounds. It was pretty good turnout. A couple of those classes had full brackets. It was pretty good.
Yeah, man. It was some good racing. I mean, some close races too, man. I mean, it's good times, close times. The tree, not many red lights. Had a couple red lights. Nobody got anxious, but pretty good,
Yeah,
man.
that what do we call it? It is a pro tree, right? A four
A
tenth,
pro tree. Yep,
a four
pro
tenths.
tree.
So basically, y'all, if you're new to it, we're gonna give you a little secret here, I guess. Most not really a secret, but we're kind
Yeah,
of leaving on yellow, right? BT, you got to kind of leave before you see green.
yeah.
Is
If you see green, it's too late.
Yeah, but everybody, there were some pretty close times, and a lot of the races were won on the Christmas tree, not
Yep,
one on the drag strip.
yep. Because the faster truck didn't always win the race. The fastest time didn't win the race.
That's right.
It was
Whoever
untrue.
chopped the head usually won the race.
Oh, no doubt, no doubt. There's a lot of that head chopping, man.
Head chopping. You got
And
the results in front of you?
I can get them if you give me a second. I
Yep.
gotta pull them up.
No
I think
worries.
Gavin.
There was some good trucks while we're looking for some results that we've never seen, man. We had those fellas from West Virginia, the Abracadabra square body Chevrolet that was on cut tires, and then they had the Hillbilly Shaker, which was like a what a call it a '69 Chevrolet, right? BT. It was a
Yeah,
blue.
69.
It was beautiful. Both of them big block trucks, super fast.
Yeah, them
Also,
fellas come down and race with us, man. That was awesome.
you had the Mr. Rick George brought 2 trucks. He brought Saturday Night Special and Shag Nasty. Then who else do
Yeah,
we have here that aren't normally at the races? The Keatons were there.
the Keatons. They had a track tire truck, and they had Maggie. Maggie did jam up, Bo. She was cutting some lights, Bo. That truck's getting quick too.
Yep. Cutting Time was
Yeah,
there. It was a good big tire class. You had Gavin in there. Um Louis was in there. The Hillbilly Shaker was in there. Cutting Time. I think Ballpeen was in there too, wasn't he?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh, I'm trying to type up something. I'm sorry. Yeah, they was.
And Old Cheese Puff really hung its own in there, hung in there pretty good in that class. I couldn't believe that. That light though,
Right.
that light is the great equalizer. Everybody talks about wanting to put the
Yeah.
back in it.
Oh yeah, that was. It was all. It was definitely the equalizer. I got it pulled up here.
And that timing system, some of those times when we were looking at them, you'll see on that sheet, they were to the fourth decimal place. In some of
Yeah.
those cases, the actual time was to the third decimal place on some of these trucks. Yeah, the thousandths and 10 thousandths of a second. These dudes were on top of each other. Me and Michael Russ, I don't know if we were the closest race of the day or whatever, because I hadn't seen all the pictures. But man, me and that dude were looking at each other in the windows, just checking each other out halfway down the track, going, "Come
Man,
on!"
it was some.
It was
It was
close.
some close racing. They got some. All right, let's see here. Let's see what I got here. I got the small block dirt track. If I can figure this thing out. Let's see. What in the race in Troy and the final round was Troy and Cassidy, I believe.
Yep,
And Cassidy won that. It was like a 3.5 and a 3.7. So that's pretty, I ain't too far off, you know.
3.5s cooking it though. That was one of the quicker times on the DOT trucks.
Yeah,
We
that was probably, yeah. Yep, that's about right. 3.5 is pretty quick. That was the fastest time in the small block class, which y'all cut up everybody. I just so happened to draw you to draw it in the first round.
Yeah, it went down early. 2 of y'all pulled up.
Quick.
Like, oh man, they gotta get whoever wins has gotta beat Willis.
Yeah,
It was a gauntlet.
that was a good race, man. And in the small tire class, it went down to Jimmy and Caitlin, it says. In the final round, maybe. I don't know. I gotta figure this. Cody and Jimmy. There you go.
Yeah, Cody and Jimmy.
Cody and Jimmy. This thing's hard to read how they got this thing marked down. I think Jimmy won that, I believe. So
Yep. And Jimmy won the class, won the series belt, and
the
won
series belt. I think he won the championship too, didn't he?
it too, I think.
Yeah, I think he won a couple of them. I think I still ain't figured out. I gotta figure the open class out. That's gonna be a little different there. But he had a 3.5 in that clue. David Hewlett had a 3.4 in that class. So
There you go. So that might be quick time on
yeah,
DOT.
3.46 in there. That was pretty good. And I think he red lit on one of them, so that kind of
He
kicked him.
gets
I think.
he gets anxious on the light. Ball peen.
Yep.
Ball peen was on a roll there a little while, and then we started saying kind of he was good on the light. Now he seems to be getting a little backfire action. You
'Cause
got
I think he drew Jimmy like the semifinals around for the finals, and
mm-hmm.
he kind of left a little early. red lit, and that kind of might have cost him the belt. I don't know, but it was pretty
Yeah.
close, man. That was
Sometimes those head games, drivers can get in your head, you
yep.
know, beat you before you even line up.
So let's see. Jimmy won the small tire class. Cassie won the small block class. The big tire class. That was some fast times in that one too. It got down to, I guess, Rhett and Michael Russ,
Yep. Cutting time and cheese puff, which
and you
was a
outrun him
prize.
3-8. You outrun him. Look at the times. Don't you? I want to read the times on
Read
this.
the times on that. That's what I'm talking about. This timing system.
Michael Russ got a 3.8279. All right. Red outrun him with a 3.8241.
That's pretty close.
That's
That's a
pretty. That's pretty close.
thousands.
That
And that was the first class too.
yeah.
The tire. And like we were just talking about, and we'll get in the mud and talk about that too. And that's why Michael Russ is a big fan of same track, same day, same class.
Yep.
Because you got to race right there with somebody to compare times. Because these big tire trucks, that they what were the times? 3.8s,
Yeah.
3.9.
3.7s, 3.8s. Yeah.
That I would definitely tell you that they are faster than the small block trucks. The ones that
Yeah.
were there, I would believe. I believe that's track difference.
Oh yeah. It was. Yeah.
Because look how much cheese puff picked up with Cassidy in it. Went from a three
Yeah.
eight to a 3.5. That's 3/10. Just
Yeah.
same truck, just different track. So
Yeah. Of course, I think the track was getting faster as the day got longer. It was no doubt. So
it was. They get better than flat tracks. It's like a pulling track, right? They
yeah.
seem to get better. The more it gets dissed and packed and worked, that's a
It
good
was.
track for sure.
I mean, it was quick. It was hooking, man. I was worried about the stopping room, but they had plenty of room to stop down at the other end.
Yep.
It was. I mean, it was a good race. I thought everything worked out. If we could have get it a little faster rolling,
Yep.
but other than that, man, it was a good race. It went good.
One thing
And
about it we need to talk about maybe is how we draw for chips. All right, well, let's just draw for chips one time.
and run a
se-
bracket style.
Seed the bracket or
Yeah.
whatever. Just off your chip draw. You're stuck where you are, and just work it down because that
Yeah.
will save us so much time.
Yeah. It makes it a lot easier if you run like a bracket style. Yeah.
Yep, yep. And then you know who you're racing next. You can draw chips first round or whatever, but maybe we just lock in and roll with it. That way we don't have to come back up there and draw and make the people from the tower redraw the list and the bracket.
Yeah.
Just
And you got
that.
to hunt them down, and no one wants to come to the tower.
Yep.
So,
But,
but
but hey, we're gonna streamline all these things because the more races like that we run, BT and Checky have run a lot of races, so they
yeah,
pick up stuff as we go.
what most tracks do. Yeah, we always run odds and evens most of the time what we run. So, but when you run like a bracket shootout style, you gotta if you run a shootout, you gotta run like it'd be a bracket. You just pair up. If you lose, you lose the winner and on out and all that.
That's right.
And
And
another thing we might start doing too is we didn't have a third place really. So I think we might start coming back in the last four trucks, the two from the championship, we get first and second, and then we run the other two trucks for third and fourth. So
yeah, or if we just if you
money wise, you know what I'm saying?
run in for two places, if it's heads
Yeah.
up,
You got to get them two places. I agree. Yeah, I agree with that.
let it go for 1-2. Make it a
Yep.
little more skin in the game or whatever for the people that win, unless they want to
Yeah.
make it their pass for some money. But
Yeah, I like it. And man, could you imagine if we'd have been double elimination, how long that would have took?
we couldn't have done it. We would have burnt the
No.
truck.
That's a lot of racing, man. A single elimination.
I know we didn't get started at 1. Honestly, we probably
Yeah.
got started at 1:30 or so, but we raced till 5:30.
Yeah. That was pretty quick, all bull aside. You know what I'm saying? It flowed pretty decent.
Yeah, it did.
It
And
did. I wish,
how about the cut tire trucks, man? They were showing out. There was a good many of them.
man, them two, Mr. George and them got, man, them things that thing tote the tire the whole track.
if
Man,
you
that thing's hooking.
staying anywhere behind it, it's almost scary when it takes off. You're almost scared
Yeah.
for the driver. It's like,
I know
look,
something. We got to build us a whoever's running that light. We got to build them a wall or something, a plexiglass or something to get behind. You know what I mean?
yep. We need to put a little plexiglass on that tree too, behind the lights.
Yeah.
Paint it black, kind of like they do the windows or whatever. Make it just a little easier to see.
I can show you how most places do the bracket with numbers. And low goes left lane, for example, 1 to 100. One would face 100, two would face 99. Oh, yeah, that's a way to do it. We trying to get too technical, too much to keep up with. Most time we just draw. If we got 25 trucks, we draw 1 to 25. One runs 2, 3 runs 4, 4 runs 5. I mean, 5 runs 6. No, I'm lying.
Yep. I think but once we do that though, they just need to be stuck in that where they are and work down
Yeah.
the corners instead of redrawing. This takes too
Yes.
much.
Yeah, you might draw good brackets, you might draw bad. It's just luck of the draw. It's like drawing any other thing. So
Mm-hmm.
stay away from that orange one.
Shoot. I don't know about that.
But I mean, I had a good time. Truck ran all right, had a little stutter, but the water got on it. But hey, the mud hole was nasty for most trucks anyway.
That was a mud hole. You know that.
That was a ball. Oh, it was fun.
And
It was
the
good.
same thing being said now, the track changed because
Yeah.
you'll look at the times and go, well, hell, look at this almost fast. Some of these trucks went 8 seconds.
Yeah.
Or well, the mud got blown out.
Oh
Like
yeah, it does.
it was, it was a bog hole for big tire and small tire for sure,
I
or
know
small block
that was
and
the worst.
yeah,
Yeah.
small block was the worst.
When that thing took a drink at the end, boy, and it stopped, and I finally got it cleaned out. I've never had so much mud on that truck ever.
Yeah,
It was
it
8 inches of mud on the hood and in the bed when I got home.
God weighed
I'm
about
telling you.
1,000 pounds.
Golly, boy, it was full of mud. I'd never seen so much mud.
We we were around there trying to wash the windshield off, and somebody came. I think Logan came over to us and was like, "Y'all hurry up! Y'all gotta go! You gotta go! BT just went! BT just went!" I was like, "Oh God, what he won? Ready won?" And she goes, "50 something seconds." I said, "Oh my God,
Yeah, it like I boy.
what?" It was bad. Poor Thriller about just went totally under. Did you see that picture?
Yeah. I mean, that thing took a drink and it stopped, and I was trying to get it cleaned out, and I looked out the door, and the damn mud was up to the freaking door. I said, "Well, I ain't getting pulled out." So I got it cleaned out, and I just matted it. She come on out. But
I
great race,
haven't
fellas.
seen it that bad in a long time at Palmetto.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you feeling better there, David. He said he didn't feel comfortable running in that. A little sick feeling, so that's old man hammer.
Yeah, it
RJ
didn't.
says RJ says 1 or 2 more flat tracks would be awesome before the end of the year. I'd come down. We running Twitties. Twitties will probably be the last race
We
for
were just
2025.
drag.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
think they
like
had their banquet.
a couple days ago.
Yep. I think they had their banquet. That's why they couldn't come.
Hmm.
They missed a
Jason,
good race.
Jason was checking around on that cheese puff too after he seen that.
Yeah.
I heard a couple of them were VZE performance engines in them.
Something. Yeah, that's what the word is on the street.
What the word is? Well, some of them might have even been KCD.
What the hell is KCD suspensions?
What the hell is that?
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I got you. Yeah. KCD suspensions. Yeah.
Dang, PT! Don't
I
shoot
wasn't
your
thinking.
man.
I wasn't thinking. My bad. Sorry about that. I apologize.
I'll just pick it on y'all.
Yeah.
Hey, one thing you got to do is you got to get him to come chase them, right? So
Yeah.
maybe here with big blocks coming to punish that little small block.
RJ said he likes cheese puffs. He'd take a little bit of them.
We'll see, huh?
You got to come on down and get some, man. Y'all got to come race with us, man. I had some, I don't know if it's, was the videos. I don't know if it was the race. I don't know. But, I done had a couple interested checking us out for 2026 coming to race with us. So that's a
Yep.
big plus.
we got to get our rule package and all that out. I got some potential interested new sponsors. We got to get our
Yep.
sponsor package out too.
I'm working on that. I sent him the 2025 rules. I don't think much is going to change except the small block deal.
Mm-hmm.
I think we might change it a little bit here and there, but nothing
Yep.
drastic.
Definitely.
It's gonna be fun. I had a fella call me. I want to say that fella's name. I don't want to get him because he might want to keep. Some people like to keep that crap secret. You know what I mean? But
Mm,
I hear he's a bad man. He wants to run. He wants to run cut tires and the big tire class. So,
that's awesome.
and he's interested in wanting to run the mud. What he said. So
Heck yeah. Around here, we like a little bit of it all, don't we, BT? We
a
like
little bit of everything. Parades and all shows.
birthdays. We do car shows. We'll go in the mud. We'll go in the flat track.
It don't matter. Turn them.
The only thing I don't like is I ain't into the jumping too much. Jumping
No.
in like hard dirt road racing, like jumping. I'm cool to flat
Yeah.
track, but
It's all
mud,
good. I ain't.
put mud in it. You know,
Yep. It's gonna be next year's gonna be big. I mean, it's gonna be a
main
lot of different next year.
and the main reason I don't like the hauling butt on the flat stuff turning like tough
Yeah,
truck.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't want anybody to get hurt, man.
Yep.
Like the mega truck racing, they've been doing that dirt road kind of like stuff where it's like dirt jumps and like big banks, like
Yeah.
sand turns where they spray up big rooster tails and get doing 80. And there've been some people getting hurt. And that mud is an equalizer. It'll slow you down where when you tumble, it doesn't hurt so bad when you fall.
Yeah, it's a lot safer, I believe. I like it. Back to it.
And it's that slinging mud everywhere. People love it.
The crowd love it, man. The crowd love it. We had a pretty good crowd at the flat track, which was surprising.
Yeah.
I don't know if they came there early and watched, but that was pretty surprising. Pretty good crowd.
They were liking the cheese puffs. The
Yeah.
You see the biker crew over there? The bikers
Yeah.
in the longs. They were my little fan crew, I think. I kept coming back and they were surprised that thing was still living.
Yeah, man. That was pretty cool too to see them bikes run, man. That was pretty neat.
Those guys are pretty wild. Those
Yeah, they
were
had that.
these were not like flat tracking Harleys. These were road Harleys,
Road.
like
Yep.
hardtails on the dirt track.
Yep. They drove them there and drove them down the track. Once they figured the light out, it was all right.
Yep.
That was pretty interesting. That was interesting to watch. That probably draw more, man. That's something else he'd be drawing them next time. So you know what it is. It is what it is.
Hey, and that's an attraction, man. People want to see different stuff. They want to see big horsepower and they want to see stuff that they haven't seen before.
Yeah, that gets the butts in the seats, man. So
Yep.
that's what it's all about.
And also, they're starting to love on them almost fast trucks for sure.
I ain't lying, man. Old Singletons, them Toyotas is killing them in that, ain't they?
Toyota Mafia almost unstoppable.
I'm telling you, bro.
Hey, one more time, Patrick. Cheese Puff owns Palmetto Mudway this year.
He's been doing it this year.
Him and
Mm.
Archie, right? Archie's pretty
Yep.
much stoppable there too.
Yep. Man, you see him give him a running start or you was done left?
Do what?
Yeah. When they run the almost fast class, they like the first truck, man, he must not have had no running start. He went like 20 foot and bogged down, bro. And then I was over there in the tower talking to him, taking pictures and all that. And they started giving him like a freaking 20 or 30 foot running start back there where you stage at.
Oh, really?
And I told him, I said, Bo, if they give Archie and the little monkey run a start, he's gonna be running 35 when he hits that sucker.
Yeah.
And Bo, they give him a run a start, and he had that thing gat wide open, son. I said, gosh.
I was wondering how he ran 8 seconds. I was looking at them
Oh,
times. I'm like, look.
yeah. I mean, that was bad. I got a good running start. He never lifted that thing neither, boy. I said, go ahead, boy.
Dang. Is he showing you the times yet? BT,
Nah,
look
he didn't say that.
what I ran.
Yeah.
Look what you ran, BT.
Track and race laws, we're trying to make it, but work got in the way. I know how that is, Mr. Taylor. William said the work got in the way. We'll miss you. We'll catch up with you next time. We got more flat track racing probably next year. So
Well, hey, if you are looking for a flat track race, there is one in Cobbtown. What is it? December
December the 6th, 8th.
6th? Okay. Southern Thunder Mud Track. They're having a Christmas race. They're going to have some breakout classes, and I'm not sure what else, but that's definitely a flat track race.
Yeah, that is a. Oh crap! Let me look at it. Let me see if I can find it. Pull it up right here real quick.
Because about all you got left is Twitties. I guess the fastest of the fast is running this weekend at Sanford. They do the hill and
Yep.
hole flat track.
I think
And
Orangebird's got another little race too. I don't know if they're gonna run consistency or what.
yeah, it's
De-
it's like 12th. I want
yeah,
to.
12th, December the 20th. Troy says, and it's a toy drive. I don't know what class they're running, but it's a bring an unwrapped toy, dirt drags, and toy drive. December 20th, Cobb Town. So
They're trying to get everybody to put Christmas trees in the back of their trucks. Something they're
and Susan, yeah, the fastest time with the Christmas tree in the bottom is what in the back is what they're saying. So
that could definitely be a good time.
yep,
It would
yep, yep.
that mud hole was making some people work this weekend.
Yeah,
Fortunately, a bunch of them had to bow out, didn't they? BT. They didn't.
yep.
They didn't want any more or couldn't take any more. One or the other.
I see Palmetto's got 3 more awards they giving away. Talking about Palmetto. Did you see that?
3 more.
They are giving away a most diehard, proof that sheer will and refusal to yield always beats a little bad luck. Then you got the most dominant. I didn't just win a race, I own the track all season long. Then you got the 2025 most consistent truck in 2025 season, the track champion.
There you go.
That's pretty good, man.
All kind of awards. That's cool. I saw Super Taz won track favorite, right? People's favorite.
Yeah. Yep.
Taz is always putting on a show down there at Palmetto.
He got a little win.
Them fellas chasing the bounty.
Oh man, then the man won it, wouldn't take it because Michael didn't run. That's pretty straight up.
That's a class act, Mr. Eddie. He said he will be back next year to run with us. The guy with the S10.
Yeah, the orange. That's a bad
It might
man.
be orange too. I think all the
Hmm.
facts except for Rick George were orange there.
Yeah, got some orange on him somewhere. Huh? Orange. That S10 is badass though. That thing is quick, son.
He pedaled it and ran a 3-1. And that
He
was
would have
the
been.
Palmetto I've seen in a long time. When Ronnie and Curtis and them other guys were there running
Yeah,
2.8, 2.9s and stuff, it was not that bad.
he might have would have broke that record, man. If that thing wouldn't have padded.
Yep.
He was on a ride, son, but he pedaled it and it come out
He
still.
knows what to expect though. I bet you next time he might just take track record.
Yeah,
The thing is
it's
serious.
gonna be.
And that
It's
the black square body. What do they call that thing?
the black square body.
With the cut tires. It was there with the Houston. So the Houston Solution Jeep is bad to the bone too. The one that ran.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Them guys are crazy, man. I like them fellas. They're pretty
You
cool.
talking about the little Naird square body?
Yes.
Yeah, he's pretty tough too. They got some. I don't
That,
know.
that thing was rolling through the mud hole.
Yeah, I like them Jeeps. They have about one Jeep,
I think it ran about a 4 on cuts.
something like that. That's pretty quick.
Yeah. That's real quick.
Pretty dang quick for a full size truck.
And the Jeep wasn't far behind him either. That Jeep was
Nope.
trying to get up on a plane. It's so short that it's fast. It wants to get up on that plane, but it can't quite because that was just there was nothing there. That mud, it was like silt.
It was tough one. It was a tough one. Monkey liked the extended start line. I bet he did. He got him a running start. Jessica says that was.
Yeah,
Mm. Well, I guess we got us a little something coming on the 15th. We're gonna do us a little banquet for everybody. We'll post up some stuff. I gotta order some trophies, get them here, get them started, get them here. Awards, some champions. You get one of them things, Rick? You reckon?
I hope so. I hope they give us one.
And y'all kept the belt, right? Took the belt home.
Yep, kept the belt.
That's gonna be some good one. It's gonna be a good little deal. I got some T-shirts too. I got to get rid of.
They want to say, I mean, Cheese Puff's fast or whatever, but look what that came down to between the three of us.
Yeah,
Willis and Cassidy tied when Cassidy beat Willis, and then they tied. We had to go to
yep,
the tiebreaker.
yep.
Oh,
That Willis has got like he can't get across the hump for nothing, man. Poor Willis.
he, he was
Troy
close.
and them. It was close, man. Like I said, it come down to you had to go to the tiebreaker.
Yep.
All I had to do was take him out first round and couldn't do it, and Willis would have paid me. Had it made. Couldn't
Damn,
do it.
he's gonna get you. Gonna hook you up. But hey, that's what it's all about. Is close, close. I don't know about the other points because I wasn't watching them as close, but that's what it's all about. Racing with good people, coming down to the wire, and
Yeah,
upgrading and coming back next year.
yeah. I think that's what Paul Peen had to do. I think he had to take Jimmy out and then win it, but he got a lot anxious. Which that truck's running too, man. That Ford's running, son.
Oh yeah, both of them are
And that
running.
I had to look. Let me look up the consistency class. I had that on here just a minute. I meant to talk about that. Who won that this weekend? Did
Co-
Jimmy win that too?
Cody finally took him a belt home.
That's right. Cody took the belt. That is correct. Let me find him. That was a big class. That truck had, oh dear, 20 trucks in that class.
Yep, 20 of them.
20, 22 trucks in that class. That was.
Some
Let me
new
see. I
trucks.
got
That class had trucks of all speed, some of the fastest and
some.
some speed
Yep,
trucks. I mean, everything in between was in there.
yep. Street trucks and all, man. It was
There was one dude even borrowed my helmet, BT. That's how street he was.
Yeah, I saw
He's
that, man.
like, man, I gotta get in this, but I don't have a helmet. He was over there trying to register when I was over there. I was like, go over there and find that orange Toyota and take my helmet. You good to go, man. Race. Let's go.
And that class was close too, man. It was like all in O2s and O2 or O2, O26 or O28 and a O25. O25 won it.
Really? So that
Yeah.
shows you right there that was a good track.
The top three was outside the top three was in all 0.02s of a second. So I'm trying to see. It looks like the Royals might win that belt too, because they pretty good at that stuff there. Let me see my man Archie. What'd he do? Let me find him here. Darn, I can't even find. Oh, there he is. Yeah, he was a little. He messed up and stumbled or something. So, but man, that was good. But that was a good race. Man. Settled some stuff and some quick racing for the last race at Palmetto Mudway for the 2025 season.
That's right.
So when we gonna start back racing, you reckon? What would be the? I think we gonna open up in March this year. What you reckon? March?
I think that sounds good, man. I,
That'll give us
I
4 months. Yeah.
think we need to get going a little early and have a little break like we did. I,
Yeah, June and July.
yeah, I like that. I don't know. Y'all give us some comments and some feedback out there in internet land, but when it gets really hot, I really don't want to be at the racetrack in the middle of the day when it's 99 or hotter in
Yep.
South Carolina, or heaven forbid, Georgia seems to even be hotter. I don't know how it's hotter, but it's hotter over there.
It
And
seems that way, don't it? And yeah, man, people's got vacations during the summertime, kids out of school, you're doing stuff. I mean, we take a couple months off and do it again like we did this year. It's pretty good. Get finished by October, 1st November. That's pretty
yep,
stout. What we shooting for? 6 races? 8 races? We
yep,
ain't quite there yet.
yep, maybe 6 or 8. Let me see.
And some flat track racing. We're gonna get on this thing, get you in there. We're
Yeah,
going back to some tracks we ain't been to. So
yeah, we do some what? Some flat track. I mean, some flat straight mud racing, and then some horseshoe racing, and then we'll have that other flat track class, that small tire, which a lot of people can get in that thing. That'll be
Yep,
head
a
up.
lot. That'll be a heads up, getting it down in there. Man, I gotta go down there and get the light, man. I left the light down there.
No, don't do that.
Man, I got to go get that thing. I ain't had time.
Yep, get that thing collected. We'll have to
And put it up.
figure out. We'll call Portertree and figure out what's going on with the right side. Like
Yeah,
right
with that red light.
still, we didn't have any problems because the tree would still tell you who won and what was up.
Yep, it just I guess just the power to the red light on that side, I reckon is what it was. You know, we had problems with it, but
Yep.
one time before. But hey, man, it worked like flawless. We didn't have no issues, no fussing, no fighting. So now it's on to the banquet and on to 2026.
Yep. And man, with that heads up like that, with them trucks that are that fast, that they want to talk about cracking a tire or this or that. Them trucks scare me when they take off. Like Rick
Oh
George,
yeah,
if you're up there on the line, you're within like 30 feet of that truck when it takes off, you jump and react, and you can't tell what the heck's going on. I
and
can't
it's
anymore.
loud, bro. It's no, you can't. That system will tell you though.
Mm-hmm. It works
It'll tell
good.
you if he leaves. Yeah, it'll tell you if he leaves. Some of them didn't quite understand the rollout, what the rollout was, but you can't move. You lock in, you can't move. So,
Yeah. You you know, it'll catch you.
but that works good, man. It's better have good brakes or good trans brake.
I'll tell you, and it's cool to watch the different thoughts on the different people. Some of them pull up like I guess a foot breaker. I'm a very novice light on the light, but I went up
Yeah,
there just holding on the foot brake, bumping up, hold up just a little bit more, and
yeah,
probably 2 grand. Some of them dudes will leave at 6 grand, pull
yeah,
and everything in between. It's pretty fun
yeah,
to watch all the different techniques, you know.
yeah. I like the foot brake too, but leave on the trans brake.
Mm-hmm.
But it was great, good deal. Thanks Patrick for all the work, hard work running. He did plow the track.
You got that out of him,
Yeah,
huh?
he plowed the track. He gives the track plower, man. It was good. He had a good race. I would like to know what kind of spectators he had, dude. That was about pretty good.
I don't know how you fit any more people in there. They're gonna have to clear some land.
They got through something.
Cause I'll tell you, there were so many trucks there at the flat track running that about what 6 o'clock, 6:30. I don't know where the mud trucks came from.
They
I
ain't had
don't
nowhere to park.
I don't know where like Corey and Big Dave and all
Yeah,
them. I have no idea where they parked their trucks. All of a
yeah,
sudden I looked up and there was about 20, 25 trucks that weren't even there before, just in the staging area. It was pretty
yep.
cool.
Yeah, he had a good crowd, no doubt. He ought to appreciative of that one.
There little kids everywhere trick or treating
Yeah, they give away some trophies for trick or treating, man. Got some ice cream, some
and
candy. That was pretty good. Cash too. They got cash too, didn't they? Okay.
yeah, 125 I think a piece. Patrick
Dang.
putting off a little cash for the youngins.
Darn, I should have got in the Halloween costume contest.
Logan's telling me that some of that might have been from the man Johnny Martin too.
Yeah, more probably so. Probably so. Big shout out to Johnny Martin. He was working the line in the mud ball, huh?
Yeah, he was. It's
He's
good to
in
see.
on it.
Did you see me try to throw Johnny in the mud?
No, I did not see that.
I asked the kids how much they'd give me to throw in the mud, and I tried to grab him, and he picked me up off the ground. I said, "Damn!" I was
Yeah,
not expecting that. He grabbed me by the waist and picked me up off the ground. I was like, "Great! Don't mess with
Jo-
Johnny."
Johnny's tough, man. He's a man now. He's tough. He's
Hmm
a tough cat, man. That was good. I'm glad that I'm ready to get him back in it, get his something running, and get back into racing.
He was upset that his truck was not there. He was staging everybody, and he kept telling me, "You know I like mud. You know I like mud."
Yeah.
He's like, "We finally got mud."
Hopefully, get him something he can turn in, run some horseshoes with us or something.
I'd like to see him in something like that.
Shaky was shaky. I guess he's saying shaky. That's what he's trying to say. Mr. McCorn. They made out like a fat rat this weekend, man. They did jam up. How about the Keatons in the darn tractor tire truck? That thing's fast, ain't it? In the 1 ton.
It is fast. I think it went like 4 seconds.
Yeah, with the axle broke.
Yeah, 2-wheel drive, 4 seconds.
God, that thing's quick. Keaton's is quick too. It's all man. Not the Keatons. I meant to say McCarns. Definitely had mud Saturday. Mr. Chavis says with his he made the podium, got him a
Yeah,
trophy and some
the
payback
black,
money, I guess you can say. What's
that
that thing called? Black Betty, the blackout.
blackout. I tell you one thing: Toyotas or mud trucks. I don't give a darn.
Yep,
Toyota will get through a mud hole.
that's the way to do it, man. And get them Toyotas, them lightweight Toyotas they complain about.
Even how about the tan? I mean, not the tan one, the burgundy one. The burgundy one that's blowing up Facebook. He
The
won.
street truck.
Again. He won again. He showed up. None of them dudes that they talk crap, BT,
Yep.
for like a month, all the way up. That post was going off again today. Them boys were talking crap. You didn't show up. You were supposed to put up and all. He took them all out again.
Then he posted a video of driving it somewhere. He's driving that thing around, man. That's a street truck, a
Yeah,
literally street truck.
drives it to work.
That thing will dig out, man. It runs pretty good for a Toyota. You can't
Mm.
beat them, bro.
Yeah, that's an all Toyota.
That thing's growing. That class is growing pretty good, man.
Mm-hmm. That's good. Getting back to the core, you know?
There you go. Damn, people killing some big bucks. But we're going back to some tracks we've been to before. Some new tracks. I guess you can't say new tracks. Be going back to some tracks
Yep, some
next
tracks
year, so it's gonna be fun.
we haven't been to in a year or two, right?
Yeah,
We're gonna go back
hopefully.
to we're definitely going back to Orangeburg with the
Yep.
Hares. Go do some horseshoeing, and they've got a good hook and flat track right there in the middle
Yeah,
of
man.
the South Carolina Motorplex. That thing is bad to the bone.
Yeah, hopefully we'll be at Tyndall if that works out, and Branchville and Palmetto and Cobb Town. It's gonna be a lot of good racing, man. I mean, some good forward to look to. You got a little time to work on them trucks, get them wrenched on, and get them right.
That's right.
You know where you got to be, what you got to do.
You know who you know if you know what class you're in, you probably know who you're chasing.
Yeah, no doubt. Hopefully it's a draw. We can get about 20 trucks in each class, man. That'll be awesome.
And bringing the horseshoe back, they say puts the driver all the way back in it.
Puts the driver back in. That's what they're saying.
That's what they're saying. So that's going to be good because that straight mud or whatever, anybody can do that. But hopefully we'll have some mud in them horseshoes that will make the mud trucks shine, if you know what I'm saying.
There you go. Willis Walker says, "Congratulations, Cheese Puff, on the championship. Back to back champion again."
Nah, thank you, sir. It was a hard fought. You and Cassidy fought it out, Willis. Down to
Yep,
the
it was a good
couldn't come
down
any.
to the last race.
I mean, I'll tell you this right now. South Carolina and Georgia got the baddest small block DOT trucks, period.
Yeah, I mean, it was down to a fight last year, wasn't it?
If anybody from any other area thinks they got some battered, full bodied little 35 small block trucks, come get it,
Yep,
right, T?
I agree. Yep,
Come get it.
it was
So the ape, the puff, we're missing
it's some good ones.
now, but them four right there, come get it.
It's gonna be. I mean, y'all went down. That class went to the last race last year. Did decide it, didn't it?
I think it did.
So it's pretty good, man.
It's
The
always so.
cheese. Some of them start off in the end of the year, beginning of the year winning, and some of them finish the year off winning. So
Yep.
that's how it works. I started off with a win and went downhill since.
The main thing is to keep fighting, man, because you don't want to give up, and then your buddies that may be on a streak or doing good or whatever, you don't want to quit
Mm-hmm.
against them and kind of let them down by fading away on them because they'd fight it out with you and make it work,
Yeah.
worthwhile for them.
Keep digging, keep wrenching on them things, man. And
For
it's
me, it's about who you're racing with, not really how you're doing.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, it's the camaraderie. I enjoy that part of it. Even though I catch a little hell from a man on the screen here from outrunning me, but hey, it's all good, Bubba.
Hey,
The
we all.
banquet will be Miss Wanda's asking when the banquet will be November 15th at Branchville, Mudway. Uh I guess we gotta come up with a time. We'll keep you posted for a time. I guess we'll try to cook a little something, give out some trophies,
Yeah,
give out a
probably be
little
10 o'clock, 10, 11. Probably eat around 12 or something, just
yeah.
so
That'll be the
it'll be a lunchtime deal, y'all.
yeah, so we can get there and get out and it's gonna be fun. Give away some money, some and all that good stuff, man. It's gonna be a good time. Good time. Hopefully the weather hold out. Hopefully it won't be freezing. We had a couple freezing, a couple raining, so
Yeah, the first one, the wind was blowing about 25, and we were in the middle of the field trying to cook chicken, and it took about 3 hours for
yeah, we
me and
couldn't keep that burner hot. Remember that was a rough one.
yeah, but it keeps getting better. I think last year was actually pretty nice. I
Yeah,
think
last year wasn't too bad.
we had a good crowd last year, man. We probably had I bet there was 60, 75 people there last year at least at the banquet eating barbecue, and we were running trucks, and it's a good time.
Had a good time. Chuck says, "So what's the class line up for next year, man?" It's chilly and rainy in Georgia. Yes, chilly and rainy in South Cackalack too this
Mhm.
week. Hopefully it's supposed to be like in the 30s Friday morning, Saturday morning, deer hunting weather. Man, whew.
All right, well let's run down what we've talked about for next year. We know let's start with the flat track, which this will run with the other stuff some and sometimes on its own.
Yep,
We'll have a consistency class because everybody can get that. Seems to be fun. And
yep.
then we know we're gonna have a small tire class. This year's rules, 0 to 38 and a half, full body, leaf spring suspension.
Yeah, that'll change the mid tire class, I assume.
Yeah, we can call that mid if we want. And then the other classes, that's going to run a mixture of, like, say, straight line, mud bog, like Branchville and Palmetto. And then we're also going to throw
Horse,
some horseshoes. And that will be basically the rules that they run in South Carolina, which are pretty open. So that's
pretty
gonna
open.
that's gonna open up some stuff. So there are gonna be some trucks that fit in the horseshoe stuff that will not fit in the small block. I mean, small tire or whatever we call
Small
it,
tire.
and a half on the horseshoe because that's going to be on the flat track. That'll be a little bit more restrictive. So the mud and horseshoe classes will be what 0 to 36 full
Yeah, see,
body.
that's the only thing about it. Cause see, Tweety runs 35s,
He's cool with that.
36.
He
And that's why I agree. To
told
get
me
that to 36.
more about that because of the half inch and the tie. He just laughs. you don't.
Yeah, it's
That's
yeah.
kind of what I got out of him about that. So don't worry about that. And then 0 to 39 and a half and 0 to 44. But basically full bodied, any suspension, any motor, no power adder, right?
Yeah. That's
Un-
what they say.
uncut DOT tires. So,
It's supposed to be full body. That's one thing. Full body. That's the main objective. The suspension thing is gonna be kind of so I know what's gonna come up with that, but
yep,
they don't
any
have no suspension room. So
no,
hey,
but it's got to be a factory frame though. So none of these
yes,
one tons that have
tube frame.
that are a tube frame or they're half a tube frame or it's got to be a full factory frame.
Yeah,
These
it's
are
gotta be a
trucks. We're
full body. They don't say about fiberglass body or none of that. I mean, it's
full body.
full body is what they say. So that's
They
what
want
they
to open back up. There's gonna be some killers probably coming.
yeah, that's what they want. So that's what we're gonna try. Rick George is asking about any unlimited. That's
We're trying to
that's
figure
still out there.
out, Mr. George. We're trying
That's
to
a
figure out
hard class.
how to make that class where where we can get I can get some sponsorship to make it worth paying out for these
Yeah.
guys that travel. But the payouts have not been where they need to be for those classes to get them guys to travel like y'all.
Yeah, and then it's hard to run a class when you ain't got but 3 trucks, you know what I mean?
But
3
there's a bunch
trucks, 4
of them
trucks.
asking right now, BT. So
Yeah,
maybe I can come up with a sponsor for that. If we can get something going, I love watching them trucks
I
because
like them too, but yeah.
they're bad to the bone. And the class they had at Palmetto was awesome in the